Oh, good morning.
I'm ready to get going on this.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You cautioned me already, so...
Well, man, so we did one of these before, and I just think it deserves a round two because I stumbled on some more of these, and man. So this is Performance at Tattooing round two.
It seems like a super version or something.
Man, you'll see. It's wild. Okay,
boy.
First up, here we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly what you think is going to happen.
Oh my God.
I know.
Too deep, too deep.
Okay, so we can't do this outside.
No. If you're going to do something like this, could you at least make it sterile in some way?
I know. Like bare hands for everything. Well, I guess not here.
Oh, my
Put on
goodness.
gloves here.
There's more scar than ink.
I know.
Oh, my God.
So there you go.
Well, that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not going to start again, is it?
No. We can only watch that once.
Good Lord.
So, yeah, for, a drone, these are things that people like to do, apparently.
Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't know where this idea comes from. Like, how do you even come up with that idea?
I mean, people love drones now, so
like I've always
maybe that's it.
I mean, I'm not going to get too far into a tangent here, but I think we've been at the fall of Rome stage of humanity for a while
this
now,
is a
right?
fair example of that, I think.
And yeah, this is. I mean, you could argue that I am too.
Sure.
But this is so abstract.
Yeah.
Like, there's no real intended purpose to this other than torture.
Dude, it's just wild to me. Like,
there's better ways to get that, by the way.
Yeah.
Like flagellation, for example.
Yeah, well, this is definitely a form of that.
Yeah.
I mean, for experiential
Spectacle,
thing, like, I can understand just trying to test the limits of what you think is possible, but obviously this is possible. You know what I mean?
Obviously it's possible, but like, experiential for who? The guy doing it to the girl or the girl? Because like the girl could get a better endorphin release or like a better rite of passage from like suspension.
Sure.
Type thing. Like, see if you can survive the real limit.
But this is like a once experience, right?
Fair enough.
This is the type of situation where she's never getting another tattoo again.
Good Lord.
You know what I mean?
Not after that.
I wouldn't.
Did you see her running from
Oh my
that
God.
thing?
It's terrifying.
Good Lord. It must have like just about split her open
Oh yeah.
when it drilled in on her.
Like, again, it's just this stuff hurts me in my soul level, so I just kind of need to share that with you and the world.
How long would you say that took?
The actual like event of that?
That tattoo. What she got.
Minutes.
Minutes?
Yeah.
It's quite a bit of area covered.
It's quite a bit of area, but I mean, like...
Covered.
In terms of actual experience of the needle hitting the body, it's very small.
Mm.
Right? Because it's just like the thing hits you and then kind of bounces back and then like hits you and kind of bounces back.
I wonder how much of that's going to blow out, too.
Oh, well, I mean... This.
Well, what ink there is.
Well, I would think you'd be on the light side more than anything else. Like, I think the risk of blowout. He's probably running that needle real shallow.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna hit in and hang out in a place, yeah, it can blow out pretty easily, right?
I bet you that would be pretty hard to cover up something like that's gonna be that scarred.
I think the scarring presents the issue all of a sudden, right? It's not about the ink. The ink is like it has nothing to do with it almost.
I picture like, maybe she's never going to get another tattoo.
Yeah.
But maybe one day she develops a genuine interest in tattooing.
Sure.
And then it's like, oh, hey, by the way, I have this on my back.
Here's a question. Do you think these people think that this is like high art, like they're going to be worth something?
I'm going to be the first, and this could be starting a new thing.
But like, if you were to call this like an NFT somehow...
Yeah.
Is there any way of making this like tradable art?
I mean, probably.
Like the original video of it?
There shouldn't be, but I believe it's possible.
God.
Like, who knows? Like, we could be just shitting on something that's like the coolest thing ever right now.
Yeah, this could be the future.
Like, this could be our boomer moment. Yeah, this could be us just being a bunch of boomers. Really.
Yeah, and that's where I just kind of I do have that thought, but I think this dude's my age, so I feel like no.
Sure, but like sometimes, it takes an older person to start a new thing for the new generation. Like,
accurate.
People ask me if my son's going to get tattooed.
Yeah.
And when I see stuff like this, I'm like, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, I see where tattooing's going.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better
I got
for him
ideas
to
in the
not.
future, and I don't really want him to go through this.
Yeah, that future is bleak.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going into the bleakness. Round 2.
Into the bleak. Oh, jeez. This. Okay, like as bad as this looks, it's just so gross to me.
I know.
Like, I don't know what it is about this whole video. It's just,
I know.
It's making me like it's
This
kind of
hurts.
triggering my gag reflex a
I
little
know.
bit.
Again, I saw these things. I can't unsee them. I have to share them with you.
Well, this guy is a champ.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, and the position he has to be in for this.
And look at all the rest of the tattoos on his body too. It's
Yeah.
astounding.
Yeah, he's a warrior.
Yeah.
He's been through it.
Yeah, that's like he's going to Valhalla later.
Do you expect he did most of these tattoos this way? Or is this just
Pure
the
feet?
one? Yeah, like pure feet.
Well, my guess is like
So you can't get a close up of those, but they're not great.
I
But
think
for
they're probably
feet
similar,
tattoos.
different experiences. Like where it's like this one's feet. You'll see the next one, and the next one's a good example of this too. Where it's
Okay,
just like,
I'll make it more simplified then. You think they were all done in an alley?
well, this is like a warehouse or some shit.
Whatever it is.
Like
it's
non-sterile environment would be
yeah.
the way to describe
They
it.
couldn't have got a dirtier looking backdrop for this.
I know, man. Like
Cringe. Oh my
like
god.
the only saving grace is that they're using a real tattoo machine.
Yeah, I love the title by the way. You can see it up there. Rixard Tattoo Foot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
This
what's
is-
happening.
And that's the thing. It's like this is the work of art. This is the foot experience. Like, what are we talking about?
I think it's this is where aesthetic pales in comparison to the experience.
Sure.
Right? Like these guys have taken something that I have talked about quite a bit and they've gone even farther where it's like it's less about the aesthetic and more about the experience.
Well, it's almost anti-aesthetic.
Yeah, it is. It's like antisocial behavior at
Right,
that point where
right.
it's like I don't want to be part of tattoo culture.
Not a part of your system, man.
But the problem is eventually this stuff becomes popular and
Yeah,
then
and
that's
then it
not
is
a
the
thing
system,
anymore.
right?
Because that's already happened with multiple forms of tattooing.
yeah, of course.
Like Blackout was like that.
Yeah, blackout used to be the brutal thing that you would only do
Yeah.
if you were a, like kind of
Yeah.
anti-tattooing
Now
almost.
you see people without any tattoos
Yeah.
going, I want
Well,
a black sleeve.
We've done a number of those.
Yeah.
And or not to mention like this beautiful aspect of it where it's like
Yep.
it bemes this like ornate version
Yeah,
of things, right?
that's happening. There are still people who don't think that way, obviously,
yeah,
but
of
like
course.
there's a chance this becomes like that.
Yeah.
There honestly is, and it sounds insane, maybe, but this could be boomer talk.
Well, you know what? This ends up in art school or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This ends up being popularized through that group
Yep.
of person.
Very possible.
Yeah. Okay, so last one. I'm not going to do many of these because they hurt. But this one also.
This one was bad enough.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. This one also is painful looking. So here you go. This might take a little bit of explanation, but the gentleman with the marker is blind.
Yeah, that's great. So he's seeing with his mind's eye.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah. So what do they call this style? The
Like, look
Lord.
at that. And then just even like what's left is like, ugh, nothing.
There's no ink. It's
There's
just,
no ink.
It's scarification.
I
Just
know.
use a blade. Good Lord.
Please
you'll-
don't encourage these people to use a
But
blade.
like, if you used a blade,
Man
you
found
would
dead in alley
maybe-
after tattoo session.
Well,
Like,
fair
what
enough.
are we talking
but
about?
you're getting scarification
Yeah. Oh
at
yeah.
this point. You're
Yeah.
not getting a tattoo.
No.
So, blindfolded or blind?
No. Genuinely a blind person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the heading is a little.
Yeah, because anybody could do a blindfold.
Well, at least they're not in the warehouse, right? So you get points for that.
Yeah,
they're
sure.
in a room.
Yeah, there's some guy's house.
Yeah, they're in some guy. I take that over. If you had to ask me whether I get tattooed in someone's house or a warehouse or an alley,
Yeah.
I'm going into the house.
Yeah, somewhere where there weren't rats.
Yeah.
Obviously. Like, let's.
And obviously every other horrible thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, get ready for more of these because there's way more of these, and eventually I'll bring them out too.
Well-
'cause they're painful.
My thing is like if you can do it this way and you can tattoo with your foot and a drone.
Yeah.
There's really no end.
No.
Like there's gonna be anything and everything you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, and there is, and get ready for that, because, it's gross.
The world is full of corners, isn't it?
Yeah, these are deep, dark corners, man. Like,
unless you go down that way.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah.
But, hey, to each their own. And Remy Reacts videos for viewers. Keep sending
As
them in.
always.
We have plenty, and we want way more, because this is the best.
It's always good to have more.
Yeah, otherwise we got to watch people tattoo with their feet.
Yeah. We don't want to do that every week.
Nope.